So I've got a quick one for you. Something I've never seen before. I was going through this 1986 VFR700, so the RC26 Honda front caliper. I took about 36 years of dirt off it, and then I was trying to get the pistons out, and I got them out about this far. And that's when I discovered something really weird. So a normal piston inside of here is going to be situated like this. It's going to have the flat end towards the fluid, so the hole inside of the piston is going to be towards the pad. So I see what looks like dust caps on here, and this is the diagram of it, and I've highlighted in blue what I thought was just a dust cap. So when I pulled the dust cap off, what I found was a surprise. I saw this. That's wood, and I've never seen wood inside of brakes before. I've heard of wooden brakes, but that's normally a derogatory term for how brakes feel and having poor pads on them. So knowing that the hole of the piston is normally like this, I just assumed somebody had shoved a cork in here before. It turns out, I went to the handy people at VFR World and they set me straight. This is actually a tiny little plug that can come out. Alright, I'll edit that nonsense out. Alright, so this plug can come loose like this. So now, if you've got a stuck piston and you have your regular piston pullers, well, you can't get them in there. So I ended up grabbing it with a flat wrench and then pulling it the rest of the way out. So now you've got your piston. This whole thing is full of fluid, so this thing gets way more full than a normal caliper does with fluid. What I was recommended to do is you could take this, throw this stuff away. The reason this was added was for sound deadening on the thing, to just reduce the noise out of it. Instead, flip it around, put it back in. The issue with doing that is that because it's situated this way, the part that's going to be exposed to the most corrosion here is the part that's going to get all nicked up. And if you look at mine, this part is all rough. It doesn't matter too much if this part's roughed up, because that part, or if this part's not roughed up, because this part's going to be in contact with the seals, and we just don't want something damaging the seals. So if I flip this thing, it's going to tear through my seals immediately. So I can't flip this after 36 years of the corrosion. So I actually have some, these will clean up better, but these are, oh no, these aren't the ones I was talking, oh, I put them in here. These are some pistons from a VF500, which will just go into here, and then I measured the height of this one against one of the VFR ones, and it's 2 millimeters taller, but after dry fitting them with some pads, I think they're going to fit just fine. So, interesting thing, the VFR700 has wooden brakes.